Hey there, gang. Patrick King here, coming to you live from Asheville, Ohio. Just got in a couple minutes ago. I apologize for the late broadcast. I'm not going to lie, it's been over a month since I've been home, and I'm kind of excited. I've got tomorrow, I'll be home for the day. I've got 2 nights here at home, and then I hit the road for Tennessee. 1 day home, 2 nights back on the road. But I'm loving the opportunity to be home here while I can get it. So today's question comes to us from Rebecca, and Rebecca asks, I'd like to add Canter to my Pasifino's gaits. We've cantered a bit on the trail, and speed is an issue. How can I help him slow down and stay relaxed? Now, of course, Pasifino, he's a gaited horse, but helping a horse to relax at Canter, pretty similar ideas, whether he's gaited or not. We'd use the same techniques with a typical trotting horse or a non-gaited horse as we would with our gaited horses. A couple things that we can try, particularly when we're out on the trail, like Rebecca is mentioning with her horse. One of the things that we're going to be thinking about is helping that horse to maneuver on the trail at the canter, kind of keeping him busy until he starts to get more relaxed. Now, you might have to know the trail system that you're on or the area that you're in to try to stay out of trouble, potential footing hazards, that sort of thing. But I might canter a horse like that for a good 5-10 minutes, helping him to relax into the gait. Just basically allowing him to understand that there's no reason to rush. We're going to go long enough that he can start to own his own emotions. A second option that I like to entertain with the horse, if we're not sure about the footing out on the trail, is we're going to have multiple transitions. We're going to have lots of transitions while we're riding our horse. So again, whether it's a trotted horse or a gaited horse, we're going to go from whatever gait, intermediate gait we might be riding with that horse, be it a trot or with the Pasifino being, whatever that intermediate gait is going to be with him, depending on his type, into the canter, and we're going to ride that back and forth. So we might ride the trot or his intermediate gait for 5-10 strides, and then ask for the canter for 5 or 10 strides, and then back down to that intermediate gait. And we work these transition sets, we would refer to them, until the horse starts to relax. Basically, if he's got anxiety going up into the canter, then it's that transition that we need to repeat as many times as necessary until he starts to relax. If the transition, however, is fine and it's the canter itself that causes the anxiety, that's when I would try to opt for the longer term of cantering until he starts to relax into that gait. Now, if we have arenas as well as trail situations available to us, I'd like to work those horses in both situations, helping them to relax in both places. Helping them to relax in one place is going to help them to relax in another. So I hope that that's helpful, Rebecca, and I hope that's helpful to anybody out there who might have these issues of anxiety with their horses going at the canter or going into the canter. So, kind of as a wrap-up, if the transition itself is an issue, we're going to work those transition sets, 5-10 strides at a time, coming up into canter and then coming back down into the trot or the intermediate gait, as in the case here of the gaited horse. If being in the canter itself is more the issue rather than the transition to canter, then we're going to canter for longer time frames, potentially getting the horse busy, like we talk about on the trail, maybe weaving some trees, crossing some logs, going through varied terrain at the canter until the horse starts to relax more. So I hope that that's helpful. Question of the day for you guys, we'll get right into that. Question of the day, what qualities do you look for in a horse? Say you're looking to purchase a new horse, or say you've got a horse that might be your favorite. What are the qualities that you look at or that you look for in your horses? So post your answers to the question of the day in the comments below. Also, if you have any questions you'd like to have added to our daily broadcasts, we're almost daily broadcasts, feel free to post those in the comments below as well. Don't be afraid. Send us an email, send us a private message, even give us a call with the question, with your questions that we can be adding for our live daily broadcasts. I hope you guys are having a great evening. Look forward to catching up with you again soon. Thanks so much.